A universal consciousness. Introducing the CBC Theory, written by Rupert Sheldrake, The Science Delusion. The cellular basis of consciousness, or CBC theory, proposes a radical idea. All living cells possess a basic form of consciousness. This challenges the traditional view that consciousness is exclusive to complex organisms with developed brains. CBC posits that sentience, the ability to experience feelings and sensations, is an inherent property of life itself. This concept suggests a fundamental interconnectedness within the natural world. It implies that even the simplest organisms are not mere automatons, but beings with a subjective experience of their own. The implications of CBC are far-reaching. It suggests that consciousness is not a binary switch, but rather a spectrum. This spectrum could range from the rudimentary awareness of a single-celled organism to the complex self-awareness observed in humans. CBC encourages us to reconsider our relationship with the natural world. It prompts us to acknowledge the potential for sentience in life forms we traditionally consider simple. From atoms to organisms, the power of reductionism. The natural sciences, particularly physics and chemistry, have made incredible progress by studying simpler systems. By understanding the properties of atoms and molecules, scientists have been able to explain the behavior of more complex structures like crystals and gases. This reductionist approach, breaking down complex phenomena into their fundamental components, has been incredibly successful. It has allowed us to build a robust understanding of the physical world. This approach has been instrumental in fields like molecular biology. Scientists have been able to decode the genetic code and understand the mechanisms of heredity. By studying the interactions of individual molecules like DNA and proteins, we have gained insights into the very building blocks of life. This bottom-up approach has been invaluable in unraveling the complexities of living organisms. The complex conundrum: why traditional biology fell short. Historically, biology has focused heavily on complex organisms, particularly animals. This focus has led to remarkable discoveries about the anatomy, physiology, and behavior of these creatures. However, this emphasis on complexity has also created a blind spot. It has made it difficult to address fundamental questions about the origins of life and the nature of consciousness. By primarily studying complex multicellular organisms, biologists have inadvertently created a chasm between the living and non-living. The intricate mechanisms within a human cell, for example, seem worlds apart from the inanimate molecules studied in chemistry. This artificial divide has hindered our ability to understand the emergence of life from non-living matter. It has also made it challenging to investigate the potential for consciousness in simpler, single-celled organisms. Shifting the focus, the importance of the cellular lens. To truly understand the nature of life and consciousness, CBC theory argues that we must shift our focus. Instead of solely concentrating on complex organisms, we need to prioritize the study of simpler cellular systems. Cells are the fundamental units of life. They possess the remarkable ability to self-organize, reproduce, and adapt to their environment. By studying cells, particularly single-celled organisms, we can gain insights into the minimal requirements for life. This could involve investigating the biochemical processes that allow cells to sense and respond to their surroundings. It could also involve exploring the potential for information processing and decision-making within these seemingly simple entities. The CBC theory provides a fresh perspective on several long-standing mysteries in biology. For instance, the origins of consciousness have puzzled scientists for centuries. The traditional view that consciousness emerged solely from the complex neural networks of the brain struggles to explain how this leap in complexity occurred. CBC offers an alternative explanation. If consciousness is an inherent property of all living cells, then the evolution of the brain is not about the creation of consciousness, but rather its complexification. This perspective suggests that even the earliest life forms possessed a rudimentary form of awareness. Bridging the gaps. The rise of interdisciplinary science. Investigating the CBC theory and its implications requires a collaborative effort. It necessitates bridging the traditional divides between biology, chemistry, and physics. Tools from each of these disciplines can be leveraged to understand the complexities of cellular behavior. For instance, physicists can contribute their expertise in complex systems and information theory to study how cells process information and make decisions. Chemists can provide insights into the intricate biochemical networks that govern cellular behavior. By combining their expertise, these disciplines can begin to unravel the mysteries of cellular consciousness. A new biology reimagining life through the cellular lens. Adopting a cellular perspective on consciousness has the potential to revolutionize biology. It could lead to a new understanding of life that is not solely focused on complex organisms, but acknowledges the interconnectedness of all living things. This new biology would view cells not just as building blocks, but as autonomous agents, each with a degree of sentience. This perspective could lead to breakthroughs in fields like medicine, where we might develop new therapies based on understanding and manipulating cellular communication and behavior. Implications. Rethinking our place in the cosmos. Beyond scientific advancements, the CBC theory has profound philosophical implications. If sentience is indeed a fundamental property of life, it suggests that we are not alone in the universe in experiencing the world subjectively. It challenges the anthropocentric view that places humans at the pinnacle of a hierarchical ladder of life. Instead, it suggests a more egalitarian perspective. It prompts us to recognize the inherent value and interconnectedness of all living beings. This realization could have profound implications for how we interact with the natural world and how we treat other species. The future of understanding, a holistic vision of life. The CBC theory invites us to embrace a more holistic vision of life, one that recognizes the interconnectedness of all living things. By shifting our focus to the cellular level, we can begin to unravel the mysteries of consciousness and gain a deeper appreciation for the remarkable phenomenon of life itself. This journey of discovery will require open minds, interdisciplinary collaboration, and a willingness to challenge existing paradigms. The rewards, however, are immense. By embracing the cellular perspective, we stand on the cusp of a new era of biological understanding, one that promises to reshape our place in the cosmos and redefine our relationship with the natural world.